Work now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Eagles running back Saquon Barkley only needs 101 yards to break Eric Dickerson's 40-year single-season rushing record, but it appears he won't be chasing it after all. Head coach Nick Sirianni announcing several starters, including Barkley, will rest on Sunday, adding, quote, "It's a very special record that's been standing for a very long time by a great player, but you try to do what's best for the team." Barkley saying before Sirianni's announcement that whatever his decision is, quote, "I'm all for it." Meantime, Andy Reid also declaring Patrick Mahomes and several other starters will rest in their season finale against the Broncos. Carson Wentz will get the start for KC, who's locked in as the 1 seed in the AFC. And Rams head coach Sean McVay saying quarterback Matthew Stafford is among several starters who will not play in their Week 18 finale. Instead, Jimmy Garoppolo will make his first start of the season. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com.
The current federal government is actually going $1 trillion deeper in debt every 100 days. That's why thousands are turning to Goldco, a top-rated gold company, to diversify their savings with time-tested safe haven assets, physical gold and silver. Right now, not only is Goldco offering a free gold and silver kit, but on qualified purchases, they'll give you up to a 10% instant match in bonus silver. Call 855-838-GOLD. That's 855-838-GOLD. Performance may vary. Consult with your tax attorney or financial professional before making an investment decision.
When you have a minute, visit the KXO website, KXORadio.com. Follow us on Facebook, KXO Radio Imperial Valley. All sorts of neat things on our Facebook page. Oh, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free.
And it is 7:30 on this second day of 2025. Got to say good morning to Jared. Jared, how you doing? Jared, I got to turn you on first.
There we go.
Okay, now you're on.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
I bet you've never been turned on by an old guy before. I know, this is a family channel. And anyway, how's it going? How was your New Year's?
Pretty good. Had fun.
Had fun?
Yeah.
Did you get sloppy drunk?
Oh, no, I don't drink, but yeah, my family did. And there was may or may have not been fireworks involved and some other things.
So you were kind of as a non-drinker, you were the referee.
Yeah. And the designated driver.
That's my role, except I don't take them anywhere. I don't want to drive around with a bunch of drunks.
So, yeah, you can take an Uber. Yeah.
Oh, they could. No, we don't really go anywhere. We just plant ourselves at the house, and those who drink get drunk, and those who don't.
There we go.
We all have fun.
All had a good time.
Have fun laughing at the drunk guys. Anyway, I don't know if anybody got drunk or not because I slept through mine. I got to work in the morning.
Oh, yes.
But to those of you who didn't, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yes, sir.
Rang it in right.
Tried my best.
Good for you. Yeah. It's here and it's safe. It feels good. So I guess we did something right. Are we ready for some birthdays?
Birthday time.
Got a bunch of birthdays. The big shot guys. This guy's a real big shot, even though he probably isn't. The TV host Jack Hanna. Remember him?
No.
He's an animal guy. He's the guy that comes on everybody's TV show and brings animals.
Okay.
And he's also has a TV show, Into the Wild. And I think he was a curator at a zoo. So I don't know. Right. He's 78 years old today. Jack Hanna still going strong. Wendy Phillips of I Am Sam and Falcon Crest. She is 73 today. Cynthia Sykes of St. Elsewhere, 71. Gabriel Carteris of Beverly Hills 902100 is 64. I don't know if that's the new one or the old one. Tia Carrera. Remember her?
Mm-mm.
You ever see Wayne's World?
Oh my gosh, that was her?
That was Wayne's crush.
Yeah, Christina, right?
Yeah,
her name?
Her real name is Tia.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 58 today.
All right.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Last I heard, he was in a lot of hot water. but he's 57 today. Christy Turlington, she's married to that singer guy. Remember him?
Nope.
John Legend.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's 54 today. Renee Elise Goldsberry of Broadway's Hamilton, 54. I didn't see that. Didn't even see the movie version. Dax Shepard. He was in Parenthood, and he was in another movie about up the creek or something like that. I like that one. He's 50 years old today. And we have two more. Kate Bosworth is 42, and actor Anthony Kerrigan. He was in Barry and Gotham. He's 42 today. Those are the big shots. We got some local people. Ready for them?
I'm ready.
We'll do them next.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Happy birthdays today, Arthur Mabatiao, Laura Velasquez, Gary Thornburg, Rachel Nunez, Bill and Ernie Wood, Tonito Ibarra, we have Jaden Perea, Brian Ray, Myron Fortin, Carl Fowler, Clara Hayes, David Moreno, Carissa Colas, we have Kay Hughes, Manuel Luna, Zema Martinez, and Nancy Unden. Happy birthday to every single one.
Goddard's Gold. From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold. Goddard's Gold. Saturday, 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And it is now time to do what they pay us to do, Jared. Got to jump into the news. Got the World California News headlines brought to you by Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe. It's right there.
CBS News special report. The New Orleans truck attacker, 15 dead, more than 30 wounded, and the hunt is on for accomplices.
We're going to continue to assume that he is not a lone wolf until we know otherwise.
New Orleans Police Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick on CBS Mornings. Hospital Chief Medical Officer Jeffrey Elder telling CBS Mornings about the injured.
As of today, we have 15 patients still in the hospital, and their conditions range from critical to stable.
After a one-day postponement, the Sugar Bowl's due to kick off in New Orleans a few hours from now. Investigators in Las Vegas are probing a possible link with the Tesla truck that caught fire and exploded outside the Trump Hotel there yesterday. The driver died.
Both involved trucks that were rented from the Turo app, and both did involve U.S.-born military service members who served in Afghanistan around the same time.
CBS's Andres Gutierrez reporting from Las Vegas. CBS News Special Report, I'm Vicki Barker.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news: the deadly New Year's morning attack in New Orleans on the minds of many Californians.
Honestly, one of the first thoughts I had was when I was just thinking about how many people were out celebrating. Now it just makes me more anxious about crowds. Just now going through any type of really crowded space and thinking, okay, is this going to be targeted because there's a lot of people here? It's not what you want.
Oakland resident Matty Boston, Governor Gavin Newsom's press office saying there are no credible threats directed at California events, but officials urge you to remain vigilant while attending public events in the near future. New laws enacted by the legislature and signed by the governor took effect yesterday, including new methods for calculating the value of stolen goods to meet felony charges and lowering the threshold for police to make arrests for shoplifting.
So I do believe the pendulum has swung back to a more reasonable position This will take some time to play out, and we'll have to see what effect it ultimately has.
San Jose-based security analyst Michael Lininger. Ohio State cruising to a 41-21 win over Oregon at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, advancing to the college football semifinal. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With your local news, page 1, Jared Anchondo.
KXO News. New Year's Day accident. An early morning traffic accident marred the first day of the new year. The 2-vehicle accident was reported shortly after 6 a.m. Wednesday at State Route 98 and Butters Road. There were no injuries, but a utility pole was damaged and the roadway was blocked for a time. And we have new information on a recent shooting. 2 females shot recently at the Country Life RV Park. 22-year-old Daniel Jose Buzo was arrested as the suspect in the shooting. It has now been revealed the suspect and the victims were related. The 43-year-old woman was Buzo's mother, and her 11-year-old daughter is the suspect's sister. The mother was shot in the arm. The daughter was shot in the right side of her chest. The condition of the victims nor the identities of the victims we just released their identity. Yeah, so the conditions of the victims have been released. The suspect remains in county jail. Investigation is ongoing. KXO local news time, 7:40.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And the Blue Angels are returning. Yes. The Naval Flight Demonstration Team is coming back. The Blue Angels conduct their winter training at the Naval Air Facility in El Centro. They're expected to fly into NAF on January 6th. The estimated time of arrival is not later than 10:45 a.m. The Ace Squadron trains for approximately 90 days for their upcoming show season. Training wraps up with the Blue Angels traditional free air show at the Naval Air Force Base. Their tour schedule and other information is available at the Blue Angels website. They go on tour like rock stars. An old tradition is being revived. You ain't tasted nothing yet. At one time, the Holtville Rib Cook-Off was a major event. Original organizers ended the annual event saying it had grown too much. They said it became difficult to organize and run the annual event. That was one of the reasons given for stopping the event. But the Holtville Athletic Boosters Club are reviving the event. The third annual Rib Cook-Off, hosted by the Boosters, will be held on Saturday, January 25th. Organizers say the fundraiser will feature 8 teams competing for the best barbecue ribs in Imperial County. They say they eventually would like to increase the event to 20 competing teams. They are also recruiting sponsors for the fundraiser. And there's going to be a blood drive this week. A blood drive has been scheduled for this Friday. It is being hosted by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. It is a live stream blood bank event. To pre-register, go to lstream.org. The blood drive will be held at Pioneers Memorial Healthcare in the auditorium from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Blood donors will receive a $10 Starbucks gift card. And, well, that's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather next.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend some time. The Peanut Patch. You will find that they have homemade candies, treats like fresh English toffee. They make it right there. Chocolate-covered raisins. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many more delicious treats. And so many other great items at the Peanut Patch. Now, the Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays in Yuma. You can Google the Peanut Patch, and, well, you can shop online. You can get directions on how to get to the Peanut Patch in Yuma. By the way, the Peanut Patch ships all over the universe. They have their very own post office. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Check them out on the web, thepeanutpatch.com.
And we are now ready for local news and the local weather. Page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. With page 2 of the local news, here's Jared.
The Sultan is upset. That's the Sultan of Slowjamistan. Yes, somebody broke into the micronation. They burglarized and vandalized structures at the micronation. It is a creation of Randy Williams and friends. The area known as Slowjamistan near Ocotillo Wells off Highway 78. Williams is also known as the Sultan and says it was created as a fun area. The fun disappeared recently after a family trespassed on the property, broke into locked facilities, and stole items, and then spray painted several areas. The good news is that the suspects were caught on surveillance video. They were described as 2 adults and children. Now they need to identify them. Williams said he is offering a $1,000 cash reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction of the suspect. He did not put value on the property stolen or vandalized. Volunteers needed. Imperial Valley Continuum of Care is looking for volunteers. They are needed for the 2025 point-in-time count. That is when teams of volunteers are sent out to count the homeless population. The count will be conducted January 24th and 25th. Volunteers must be 18 years of age and older and are required to complete a training session. For more information, go to Imperial Valley Continuumofcare.org. And IID schedules a public hearing. Imperial Irrigation District wants the public's input. The IID is considering rate updates. They want public input to discuss the proposals. The updates would be to power rates for the years 2025 through 2028. The changes would affect both residential and non-residential customers. Complete information on what is being proposed is available at iid.com/rateinfo. 2 public hearings have been scheduled. The first is in La Quinta, and that'll be on January 8th. The second public hearing will be held January 16th at Condit Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. The La Quinta hearing starts at 5:30 p.m. The El Centro hearing starts at 5 p.m. The meetings will be live streamed at iid.com/livestream. And new laws in the new year. Every new year comes with some new laws. and some have already started. Others began during the new year. Some of the new laws include harsher sentences for flash mob smash and grab robberies. Also, people convicted of animal cruelty will be banned from owning a firearm for 10 years. Domestic violence victims can file restraining orders without delay while being able to keep their card data private from their abusers. All plastic shopping bags in California will be banned starting in 2026. Cannabis lounges in California, where customers can buy the drug and then stick around for a meal and a live show, will be legalized starting January 1st. Insurance companies will be required to cover IVF. Also in California, 6 artificial food dyes will be prohibited from school foods, and a new law will restrict the use of smartphones on school campuses. Social media companies will be required to come up with a system through which users can report sexually explicit deepfakes. And social media companies will also be prohibited from knowingly providing addictive content feeds to minors. And that'll start in 2027. Can't start soon enough. All right. That's local news, KXO local news. KXO local news time is 7:49 just about. And we'll take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from $8 and up. For December, enjoy a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA for $5.50 or Torta Supreme Plate of the Month and our Negroni Drink of the Month for December. Burgers & Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers & Beer for the best burger in town.
The high temperature yesterday, 74 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 41. National Weather Service says dry and warm conditions will persist into the weekend, with the warmest temperatures of the next 7 days occurring on Friday. A cooler air mass is expected to move into the region over the weekend as a weather system passes mostly to the north, but the temperatures will still remain several degrees above normal. Another dry weather system is then expected to affect the region by next Tuesday, with breezy to locally windy conditions possible. Precipitation chances will remain at near zero through the entire forecast period. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 75. Winds will be calm. Increasing clouds tonight, overnight lows around 47. Partly cloudy skies on Friday, highs right near 76. Calm winds throughout the day. And right now, we're looking at 43 degrees, 51% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is now moderate in Calexico. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. That's it. Local news, page 2, and the local weather brought to you by Burgers & Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet the friends at Burgers & Beer.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And we are now ready for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. College football, it is the top story. Notre Dame takes on Georgia today. That'll be the rescheduled Sugar Bowl game. It originally scheduled for yesterday. It was postponed because of the incident in Georgia. The other game, the Gator Bowl, will be the Duke taking on Ole Miss later on today. Yesterday, what happened was, well, the Sugar Bowl was postponed, but in the games that were played, Rose Bowl, major upset. Ohio State defeated Oregon, number 1 ranked Oregon, 41-21. Ohio State moves on to the next level, and those were the quarterfinals. The Texas defeated Arizona Arizona State. Took them 2 overtimes to do it, but they did it. Texas defeated Arizona State 39-31. Today it will be the North Texas taking on Texas State in the First Responder Bowl. Minnesota takes on Virginia Tech at Duke's Mayo Bowl. And in the NFL, there is no Thursday night football. This is Thursday. There's no game tonight, but there is 2 games on Saturday. Saturday will be the final weekend of the regular season. Both of the games on Saturday will be heard right here on AM 1230. Browns taking on the Ravens. That'll be the early game at around 1 o'clock, 1:30's kickoff. Bengals at the Steelers. Kickoff time is 5 p.m. there. Both, again, on AM 1230. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations at Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And in the NBA, there was several games played. Pistons beats Magic 105-96. Wizards over the Bulls 125-107. Heat got by the Pelicans 119-108. The Knicks defeated the Jazz 119-103. It was the Raptors over the Nets 130-113. Rockets got by Maverick 110-99. 110-99. It was the Nuggets over the Hawks 139-120, and the Kings beat the 76ers by a score of 113-107. National Hockey League, just one game played. It was the Kings over the Devils. Shut them out 3-0. And Americans are getting paid to play in the Ryder Cup for the first time. And Xander Schauffele, he said Tuesday the plan is for them not to get a single dime. Said that he could just see it as a whole lot of money going to charity. They're going to take a lot of, they're going to take a lot of crap, but that's how it's going to work. They're going to give all their money away. And on to tennis, Novak Djokovic's bid for a 100th ATP Tour title gained momentum Thursday as the Serb thumped a fellow American, or fellow veteran, Gael Monfils, 6-3, 6-3 to reach the Brisbane International quarterfinals. It's a warm-up for the Australian Open. The British number 1, Katie Boulter, came close to an upset over world number 2, Iga Swiatek, on Thursday as Great Britain was knocked out of the United Cup by Poland. And that's it. That's a look at sports. Sports brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And we are now ready for today's financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security. That's a locally owned company that protects you, your home, business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Techs led as U.S. stocks surged this morning, getting the new year off to a roaring start as Wall Street returned from the holiday. S&P 500 popped 0.5%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.7%. Tech-heavy NASDAQ jumped 0.5% as traders returned from Wednesday's holiday shutdown. Markets are eyeing a comeback after a year-end slide that to begin the week dented Pope's before a Santa Claus rally, but the decline capped a blowout 2024 for U.S. stocks that saw the S&P 500 post 2 years of over 20% gains in a row, something that hasn't achieved in almost 3 decades. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 74 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 41. National Weather Service says dry and warm conditions will persist into the weekend, with the warmest temperatures of the next 7 days occurring on Friday. A cooler air mass is expected to move into the region over the weekend as our weather system passes mostly to the north, but temperatures will still remain several degrees above normal. Another dry weather system is then expected to affect the region by next Tuesday, with breezy to locally windy conditions. Possibly precipitation chances will remain near zero through the entire forecast period. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 75. Winds will be calm. Increasing clouds tonight. Overnight lows around 47. Partly cloudy skies on Friday. Highs right near 76. Calm winds throughout the day on Friday. And right now, we're looking at 43 degrees, 51%, the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still moderate in Calexico, still good for the rest of the region. That's it. Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering a 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on FM 107.5.
So now we go to a second and 10.
Don't miss any of the action as the Raiders contend for the AFC West title.
3 wide receivers right, Trevor
Las
back to
Vegas
back.
Raiders, brought to you by
Touchdown!
El Centro RV and Southwest Postal Service.
Raiders football on FM 107.5.
And if you're coming across the border, keep in mind you got a 2-hour wait at the downtown regular lanes. There's no wait at the Sentry lanes or the pedestrian lanes, however. At the Eastport, the Gateway Port, 35 to 40-minute wait in the regular lanes, 30 to 35-minute wait in the ready lanes. There is no wait at the East Sentry lane. We're coming up on 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we got CBS News. That's 6 minutes of news and information on the way. Going to find out what the heck is going on out there now.
Oldies on the radio. KXO. KXO. This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Bourbon Street in New Orleans is about to reopen a day after the truck attack that killed 15 people there. Investigators believe Army veteran Shamsuddin Jabbar had help before he rammed a rented pickup into the crowd. CBS News national security contributor Samantha Vinograd.
This attack appears to be what ISIS dreams are made of. ISIS has invested very heavily in propaganda in various languages, including English. That propaganda is intended to inspire individuals all around the world to conduct ISIS's dirty work.
The Sugar Bowl, college football's quarterfinals, scheduled to kick off at 4 p.m. Eastern at New Orleans Superdome. It was postponed today because of the truck attack. Some, like Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill, think it's too soon. She tells CBS Morning.
Yesterday when I arrived in New Orleans, it took several hours really until the end of the day to secure the crime scene and remove the bodies from the scene. I think that it's premature to be having a football game when we still had bodies on the ground.
New Orleans Police Commissioner Ann Kirkpatrick on CBS.
We would not be doing this if we didn't think that we could create a safe environment for us. We're going to have a sea of officers out here. We're going to have hundreds and hundreds.
Superdome is scheduled to host the Super Bowl next month. We're learning more about a possible connection between the attack and a Tesla Cybertruck explosion outside a hotel in Las Vegas yesterday that killed the driver survivor. Reporter Andres Gutierrez.
Sources tell CBS News that the Cybertruck was rented to a Matthew Livelsberg, an active duty member of the U.S. Army who is currently on leave. CBS did speak to two of his relatives who said that they had no idea that he was involved in this incident, but knew that he had recently rented a Cybertruck. We're told that his wife hadn't heard from him in several days.
FBI says search of the residence in Colorado Springs is related to the investigation. Tesla reporting its first yearly decline in deliveries since at least 2015. Despite a surge in promotional deals and a big fourth quarter rally, Elon Musk company reports an overall 1.1% drop in 2024. New York City police say they're looking for a group of men who fired into a crowd outside a nightclub, wounding at least 10 people, mostly teenagers. CBS New York's Christina Pham.
That venue was at capacity, so a line of about 15 people were waiting outside. Police say that's when four men approached the crowd and fired about 30 rounds. They then got into a light-colored sedan with out-of-state license plates.
No word on a motive. Dow is up 118. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Some things you wouldn't mind being stuck with, like a huge inheritance. But a phone that has to be plugged in just right so it charges is not one of those things. Switch to Verizon and we'll pay off your old phone up to $800 via prepaid MasterCard for a new one on us. Just trade in any phone from our top brands with select unlimited plans. $829.99 purchase new smartphone line on select unlimited plans. Minimum $90 per month with auto pay plus taxes and fees for 36 months required. Plus $830 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Trade-in terms apply. Payoff phone requires smartphone purchase and port-in with new smartphone line on select plan. Must provide most recent bill showing payoff amount of eligible phone. Additional terms apply.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Eggland's Best, the only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition. Available in so many delicious varieties. Classic, cage-free, organic, free-range, and pasture-raised. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
A British woman missing for 52 years has been found alive and well. 16-year-old Sheila Fox was last seen in the city of Coventry in 1972. At the time, police said they were keeping an open mind amid speculation that the teenager might have been seeing someone without her parents' knowledge. Last week, police renewed their appeal for information, and now they say they've found her. They'll say only that the now 68-year-old is living elsewhere in the UK, apparently with no desire to reconnect with the family that declared her missing all those years ago. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
When it comes to the best food in the world, Travel Atlas ranks Greek cuisine #1, scores 4.6 out of 5 stars with the finest pistachios, olive oil, and fava beans. Coming in second, fare from the country just across the Adriatic, Italy, where standouts include Neapolitan pizza and gianduja. The U.S. ranks 13th. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Between all the holiday parties,
weekend tailgates,
and family get-togethers,
we've been overindulging a little more than usual over the holidays. But now, we are starting the new year off on a healthier note by taking active liver supplements from New Nordic every day.
Active Liver contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract. All natural ingredients that help protect the liver so that it can protect you from toxins. It's like giving my body a daily detox. I've never felt better and my energy is through the roof.
And my doctor is already impressed with how much better my numbers are looking. So if better health, more energy, and detoxing your body are some of your priorities this year, get Active Liver today and start the year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available in both tablets and as a delicious gummy. You can find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS or online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Gentlemen, I would like to introduce
George Gale.
I got style, I'm cultured, I'm sophisticated.
AM 1230 KXO.